Petit Nivelle, our accommodation for the next 7 nights. There, directly in front of me, is bedroom number 1. It has an ensuite bathroom. Here's the outside patio. That's where Bob and Evelyn, just round the corner, they live just round the corner there. Let's step back inside. Bedroom number 2. And bedroom number 3 down there.
Just wonder where those.
The swimming pool, only a small one, but it's enough for us. It's a beautiful place, really, really beautiful. There's our car over there in the carport. And that is the back of Bob and Evelyn's house. And of course this is the back, or the front, of ours. And we wander around here again. Down the steps. It's so quiet. So quiet. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. Well, good morning everybody. It's Monday the 12th of June, which makes it day 11 of our holiday. And on Saturday we arrived here at Petit Nivelle, our accommodation for the final week of our holiday. Now, I've got to say that this is probably one of the most remote spots you could expect to find on any map of France. The nearest village is St Jean de Duras, which is about 1.25 miles away down the road up here to my right. It's a tiny pinprick of a village that barely makes it onto any map of France. A little further along, I don't know, maybe about 6 miles, there is the village of Jonsac. That's here to my left. And down this lane and turn right at the end. That's a slightly larger village with a bar and a restaurant and a baker's shop and another little supermarket, if you can call it that, of a kind. But the real place to go do any shopping, there's a huge Leclerc hypermarket about 7 miles at the nearest big town, which is Sainte-Foy-la-Grande. Now I know that this kind of holiday would not suit everybody, being so remote, but I've got to say, using a very English expression here in the heart of France, that this is just my cup of tea. It's so quiet, so peaceful, and I find I can always come here. I find I can always come here. This is my third visit. We were here in 2015 and here in 2016, and we're back again. I'm stopping here. I'll tell you a funny little story. It's Bob and Evelyn who live there next door to Petit Nivelle, and they look after the property for their daughter Angela, who lives in England. And one day I pointed out to Bob and Evelyn that they have a blackthorn bush here, which they were unaware of. You can probably see, look, it's growing the fruit, which is the sloe, to make sloe gin. And I think it was on the second occasion I came here, and I picked a bag full of sloes. It was in September. They were ready. They're not quite ripe yet. They were ready. And I went back to the kitchen with my bag full of sloes, and Evelyn was there. I said, "Hey, look, Evelyn, I've got a bag full of sloes." She said, "Oh, thank you," and took them off me. And when she'd gone, everybody was laughing at me. I'd meant them to take home, but anyway, she thought I'd pick them as a present for her. However, I mean, I realised that where there's one sloe bush, there's more. And sure enough, if I walk further down the road, there's loads of them, lots to pick. And indeed I did, and brought them home to make some sloe gin. So here we are. It's Monday, and in another of the nearest towns, Duras, it's the market day. So I think what we're going to do, it's about 7 o'clock in the morning here. I'm first up, but I think we're going to go and have breakfast in the market square, look around the market, and then I think we're going to visit one or two of the local vineyards. You can see the vines there. They belong to the guy next door to Bob and Evelyn, a guy called Fredo, and his wine is superb stuff. But we'll visit some of the local vineyards, buy a few bottles, and then, if we've chance, because come on, I've come 2,000 miles, I don't want to miss the chance, I'm going to check out the house that I once had down here. Bought it in 1992 and sold it in 2004, and since then the new owners have done absolutely nothing, or hadn't last time I was down here, which is, as I say, about 6 years ago. They'd done nothing to the property, and so since 2004 through to 2020s, it's just become derelict. It'd be interesting for me now to go. Oh, a car! Wow! Wow! It's such a busy road. So it'd be interesting now to go back there and see if any renovation work has been done after all these years. I'd like to think so, because that house has got a lot of potential. But if we get there, I'll tell you more about it. Okay, so signing off for now. See you in Duras Market. In sleepy Duras, the Monday market. Bonjour. So this is it, my old house, Bigère, and as I suspected, still completely derelict. The guy I sold the house to, I'll tell you more about that another time, but the guy I sold the house to has done absolutely nothing with it in almost 20 years. Here it is. Here it is. As you can see, this is the, believe it or not, the front garden. Behind that tangle is the front door. Let's see if I can get further back for you to see. Over the top of that roof there is a double bedroom, then there's a single bedroom, then there's another double bedroom. And when I say a double bedroom, those double bedrooms had 2 double beds in them, 2 double beds and a wardrobe, huge rooms. The single bedroom had 2 single beds in it. Colossal. Here is a little space, and there is a barn, and underneath there we had the septic tank fitted. That's down there underneath all that undergrowth, and the pipes run across the road here and out into the field there. Then here is another extension with 3 bedrooms, a bathroom, kitchen, living room, and believe it or not, this jungle, oh my goodness, this jungle was originally the parking space, and behind it, halfway back there, is a mezzanine door that leads up to the living quarters and one of the bedrooms, and down to 2 more bedrooms and the bathroom. This, of course, is a fig tree. No figs on it yet, a bit early. And then through here, again completely hidden, overgrown, but behind there is another cottage that was part. So you've got 7 bedrooms in the main house, an old cottage there, and then across here there's a, yes, here it is, again overgrown, an old barn, and then this land, we owned this land as well, and I don't know if we'll be able to see it. Let's have a look, because it's so overgrown. But deep in there, can't even see it anymore, I don't. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. We put a swimming pool, and that's the swimming pool. So that's Bigère. Swimming pool, barn, and all this land here on the left hand side. There's George in the road waiting for me. That's the house, and just done nothing at all with it. But I'll tell you more about that, and probably why they've done nothing with it another time. Okay, I didn't want to come all this way and not check out the house, but I shan't be checking it out again. I think this will be my last visit here. But now we're going to go on to Montségur and have a coffee there. See you soon.